Hey friends, and Standing here for another episode of the Daily Grind. You already know I'm pouring you up a nice hot cup of Joe. Let's get that day off to the most beautiful start available. Okay, we begin with a visionary energy, being able to, I learned, see the future. So perhaps, right? Obviously, a bit cliche for these messages, but what feels like. Having insider perspective into what's ahead. And I'll be honest, at the bottom of one deck, and it wouldn't move, the tower with the ace of cups. Okay. So I'm not sure if this is kind of like what feels like the tower honestly feels like it is a manifestation of sorts breaking through from the heart space. Okay. So what feels like, yeah, that's a place from which your manifestations derive. So this is speaking to what feels like um, how liberated you are when it comes to showing love. Okay. And the tower is some sort of breaking through. Harvest is at the top of the day. So, what feels like seeing growth at the top of the day, and the manifest card is at the bottom of the deck. So, just confirming those words, right? Young Echo coming through. Okay. So, harvest, this is showing your own growth. It's perhaps reflecting in another situation, another circumstance. Um, harvest usually speaks to a reward for the seeds planted. Okay. So something at the top of the day is the reward for seeds that you have planted. That could be why the tower is coming through with the ace of cups. Back to nature is midday. Some me time. Okay. Spending some time with you midday, doing your thing, right? If it makes you happy. Perhaps that's the case. I got the Fool at the bottom of the other deck. Not sure exactly what card is under it. The Hierophant is under the Fool. So for some of you, this could certainly indicate jumping into. Obviously, the Fool is certainly a jump, but what could be like a new experience in. This could be like relationship. It could also be like a new routine that you are starting. It could be when it comes to like security and being able to trust, reliability, dependability. There could be something like that where you are with the Fool. You could certainly be having to what feels like let go, right? And just trust what could be like taking the steps, okay? And with the Tower and the Ace of Cups, because of perhaps even where your heart is, um, what's manifesting a result is um, it feels like showing your purity of heart, showing that you are spiritually led or guided. Oh, there's our last card, Sunshine. And the Observer at the bottom of the deck. Okay, you already know that Observer gives quantum physics, quantum collapse, and that perhaps is why we have the tower. So maybe there is some sort of quantum collapse coming towards the end of the day, or the sunshine could certainly be what's being revealed towards the end of the day. I have two cards that look like sun, so perhaps at the top of the day, some sort of revelation, in the end of the day, some sort of revelation, um, sensing growth. And this could be like knowing that the grass is not greener, but also seeing perhaps um, where there's vitality, where there's beneficial growth. Okay. This is good for my health, or this is good for the health of a circumstance or situation. Back to nature is a zebra. Okay, be yourself, be authentic, be true to you is really what I'm getting. Okay, be consistent or be loyal as it pertains to um, your authenticity. Sometimes that can indicate a test, right? Where something maybe put you in a position where you want to maybe blend in to a degree, but it feels like the afternoon you're doing something that feels like it's tried and true to you. this feels like it's faithful to you or something that you practice or something that you do consistently, but it's unique. And it could certainly be out of the ordinary for where you are or who you're with. And that may be the reason that you're having to just be true to yourself to some degree. Okay. The bear comes out at the end of the day, clarifying sunshine. The bee at the bottom of the deck. Um, this is what feels for some of you. You could certainly be seeing someone's face, right? Someone in particular, right? They are maybe coming. Oh no, it kind of gives like a friend hasn't been out in a while, showing their face, and that could be you, right? Maybe you haven't been out in some time, where there's some people that you haven't seen or some things that you haven't revealed. This could, you guys know, like, right, I do the blackout videos, but you know I do regular videos, and this is just a common occurrence where occasionally I'll take my face off screen because my face deserves a break too, right? All those dimensions that I'm dealing with and all the people that I'm connecting with and coming in contact with through, putting my face out every day on social media. Sometimes I just need a break from that to recollect my energy. So there could be things of that nature as well, where something like that is kind of like either coming out, or it could be again someone is showing their face again. I don't know that it has to be that deep, but it just feels like a sense of coming out. And this could be like with information, right? It could be where someone's maybe showing or revealing or telling something, um, making something known, okay, whether you or someone opposite you. But let me just say, with the observer, talk about a quantum collapse. Honestly, it feels as though if there had been what could be like this energy of like what feels like the opposite of what we talked about. So someone, like, say there is not this like back to nature where someone's being themselves, right, being true to who they are. Then what feels like it's almost like doing something doing something new that they don't normally do. It's giving alter ego, alternate persona. But if someone tries to be someone else, this would be like who they really are is coming out, and they look like a complete idiot. Okay. And take that however it is that you will. This is, but what feels like it's new. Okay. It's new. Like someone is not used to people relating to them in such a way. But where there is like just being oneself, what feels like that is showing that it feels like it's showing that it's valuable, it's showing that it's worth it, it's showing that um it's important, it's needed. And what feels like could even be like new relationships. For some of you, this is like new contracts, but it feels like that's what's collapsing. Is some of you by willing what feels like I don't want to say a test of the universe, but to a degree, it feels like that. It feels like a willingness to um, put oneself out there, right? And again, it's almost like when spirit led, right? All keywords, right? Because if not spirit led, then we'll just try anything, and you know, it ends up being like I don't know why I literally just heard why did I trust a fool, but we'll try anything. But I also feel like um, where there's this leap of faith, spirit, something is showing you today. We have earth, fire, and then earth. Something is showing you today. Um, it feels like when the voice of spirit that's leading you, or what feels like, even sometimes you pick up on like clues, synchronicity, stuff like that. I just heard, but it ain't right, right? Um, this feels like when you pick up on when you're this is a healthy sign I'm showing you, like you're being shown signs from the universe, and spirit is giving you like healthy indications, but let's say you ignore them. Okay, that would be like that would be like you trust in your folly, right? A fool says in his heart there is no God. There's also like where you trust taking those steps of faith. What feels like spirit is, some of you, you've been invisible, but spirit is revealing you to people, bringing you what feels like bringing you out, what feels like almost like putting you on the map, showing this could be like your skills, your talents, with the sunshine, letting you, that's what it feels like, letting you come out, letting you be revealed, letting you be made known, letting you be seen, letting something be shown. Okay. And that's what I feel is new for some of you. You're not used to what could be like being seen, being shown. Um, and for some of you, this is like a new relationship. But that's what the quantum collapse is like you're coming out. You're not behind the scenes. You're not what feels like backburnered. You're not there's something of that nature. So that is what I have for today's messages. It feels like a good energy because it feels like this is seeing productivity in your relationships and your ability to trust, perhaps even in your relationship or service to spirit. Um, and perhaps even some of the things that your spirit is revealing within you, in your circumstance, that it feels like it's demonstrating of or telling of the growth. There's a conversation that I feel like is going to take place today that I feel like you are glad to be there. You are grateful to be a part of this conversation. There could even be something in whatever is being said that is for you. Um, I just feel like for some of you, you have friends that are coming out. Um, yeah, you're midday. You're giving to something. You are, whether you are, this could be like service to ancestor veneration, a service or homage to ancestors. You could also be um, giving to or taking care of something or someone else. The top of the day is you are waiting for what feels like growth, waiting to see some sort of growth. What it feels like, see what develops. And then the end of the day is when I honestly get, for some of you, the end of the day is what feels like seeing some things working. Like it's almost like the effectiveness of your work is revealed or made known, because what feels like the Holy Spirit um, is revealed, because it's almost like if the Holy Spirit is a comforter, your comfort is revealed or made known. It's seen. And it's proving that the Holy Spirit is an intimate friend for you, that is leading you, that is guiding you, that is perhaps even for some of you bringing you out. This is showing that you have the gift of the Holy Spirit, and it's definitely being revealed, told, shown, or made known. I like it. Let's go get our extended messages from Patreon. Those of you who haven't joined, it's linked in the description. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.